Hi everybody, I am here today with a travel themed junk journal, and this junk journal is 6 inches by 8.5 inches. It has a 3-inch spine. It has 2 signatures, over 120 pages inside. So I'm going to go through the covers, I'm going to go through inside and give you a little peek about what I made. So just to start off on the front cover, this piece here and the words World Traveler, these are part of a kit that I have available for sale on my Etsy shop. These I made on a laser cutter, so they are cut from mat board that's kind of like chipboard. So they are white. I did distress this with a little bit of ink. This one's still the white color. There are some burnt edges. They are scored, so you'll see that look on them. Then I've got some ribbon here. I've got 2 pieces that I made look like postage stamps. These are images from digital collections. And then here on the spine, I have another one of those pieces that is part of the set. It will be linked in the description box below. And then I have 2 more of those pieces on here, like medallions. So I've got one that has an airplane cut out, and then one here that's a globe. I've got some beads and charms on this tassel, just to give it a little bit of extra. The back cover is just plain paper here and the paper on the front. This is a digital kit that I did make. It will be linked in the description box below as well. So opening up on the inside, this is a digital paper that I made as well. It's a vintage travel theme, and then I have a second paper collection that I designed for this project that I'll show you in just a minute. So in here, I've just got some bits and pieces tucked in so that the recipient can add these as he or she goes in using the journal, so that they can write or add their pictures and photos and things from their trip, and then add some different things in. This just has a bunch of little tickets of different places, so just different names of things. There's a bunch of those in there, again, just for the recipient to be able to add to the book as they use it. And just some other extra goodies here in this front pocket. And then on this first page here, I have a clip with the Eiffel Tower. This is from a digital, have one of those words again from my set of ephemera. And then this just opens up. I've got some stamping on it, just lots of room for writing or photos. The back has a ballet band made from some trim, and then it has one journaling card, but there's plenty of space in here that more stuff can be added in. Then this page here, this is from my digital kit, but I did a lot of stamping on it, so the paper itself is pretty plain. This is from the same digital kit as is this, and this one is too. Now this is a map from somewhere else, it's not part of my digital kit. This paper here is with some stamping and then some travel washi. This is a second digital kit that I designed. It's got more of the reds and the blues, and I made it to look similar to the airmail envelopes, which I will show you in just a minute. There is a page that looks like that. This is another one of the same from the same digital kit, just use a little bit of trim down the side. This is just an image that I have from another digital. I did some stamping here with some washi tape. This is that same paper as on the front cover. And this is another one of the pieces from the digital. Then here I have a bag with a pocket, and on this, I printed out a black and white map from Asia, just blank on the back. Opening to the back side, there's a pocket here with the tag in it, just a little bit of stamping. This is another part of the digital kit. And then this is the main color scheme for that digital kit here. This is actually a printout from the Smithsonian Archives. They have a lot of images now in the public domain, so I just printed out some that I thought would match and used it for my journal. This is a map from a travel book. This piece here is part of one of my ephemera collections. It will be linked in the description box below. Here we've got little tiny journaling card, and then this is like a paper clip, so it's just a circular piece that you can clip something in. Here I have just a tuck spot with a piece of paper for journaling. More pieces from the ephemera collections. This matches this paper collection. This is the main thing that I designed my collection around. For this one, I wanted those colors to go through. Remind me of the airmail envelopes. I added some stamping here. This I did distress it. I put conditioner on these pages to make it feel worn and old. So it's like paper leather. If you've never seen that technique, it's really neat. This is also from the Smithsonian Archives, just blank on the back because you can see that throughout. And then this is part of the digital. Stamping and washi. Just some more stamping on that paper that comes with the digital kit. Another one of those book pages. And then this is another one of those pages for the digital, just to write down some different things about the trip. Some trim. I stamped on some tea-dyed paper here just to give it a little bit of extra. It looks similar to this paper, but this one's stamped. Then this is the center of the signature. This is from a travel book as well. There are pockets on each of these, but there's nothing in those. Room for whoever receives this to put whatever they want. Again, most of these papers are from my digital kits that I did design, in addition to some stamping. This is also from the Smithsonian Archives. It's really nice that they have a ton of images now in the public domain that are really neat. So this I have clipped on here, but it will flip up so you can write on it, kind of like some hidden journaling, or you can use it as a tuck spot. That is also from the Smithsonian Archives. And here I have a glassine bag. This is actually from the Smithsonian Archives, and then I just made a tag out of it. We have a pocket here. And in here, these are from the Smithsonian Archives. I distressed them to make them look old. These are actually immigration papers. I just thought they were really neat. And then this is an immigration card. So I just put those in here as a little extra. Tuck spot here. Got some beads dangling down. I need to reinforce this washi tape here. It is not staying down, so that will be adhered to the page before the recipient gets that. This is from the Smithsonian Archives too. Just made it a little fun flip and fold. Just thought it was really pretty. It matched my colors. The back of that map page. And then here I have another one of those pieces from my ephemera with some ribbon, or not some ribbon, some twine and some beads. And this is just a little insert. And it has just a tag in it. Room for other things, maybe from one part of the trip or an excursion or something like that. And it just tucks right back into this pocket. And then in the center here, I have another piece of that washi tape before the second signature. And I just have a postcard here and a little tuck spot. I have a flip out here. Up here you can place something, tuck something underneath. So this is the actual page itself, and then I cut more of these pages and I just stacked them on top, so they're a stack of these. And it just says, remember this, they're stapled on. I've got a large journaling card here tucked into this side pocket. Another couple beads dangling down here. And in this belly band, I have a map from one of my travel books, so I just tucked that in there. Another map. This is from the Smithsonian Archives. It's been conditioned, so it's got that old feel. Now this, I took a priority mail envelope, one of the Tyvek ones from the post office, and I ripped it apart and made an envelope out of it. I stuck one of my little chipboard pieces on there, and I just made an envelope that I tucked a piece of plain tea-dyed paper. There's nothing on it, no stamping, just so that the recipient can use it however they choose. The Road Not Taken was the only poem that I included in here. I just wanted something. And then paper clipped in here. Have one of these to look like an envelope, but the recipient has lots of room to write on it. Closes back up underneath there. Another one of those tags, tuck spot here. This is part of the digital collection. Another one of those from the Smithsonian. This one's double-sided. It is distressed, and I put trim on it. Another one of those maps. Little coin envelope that I did tuck just a little piece of paper into. This is part of my digital kit. It is a booklet. So this here is a booklet piece, and then I added a little journaling card, and then I added just some plain paper in the center of it for just journaling space. But this is removable, so if you wanted to remove these pages, you could. And then back here is another little journaling card. Another piece from the chipboard set. These are both from the chipboard set too. They've been distressed, so they're bright white when they come, but they've been distressed to look a little bit old. Another glassine envelope with a little boarding pass in it. Another map page. And then we've got another boarding pass tag. And then I have an envelope here with another tag in it. And then this envelope, it's actually wrapped around the top of the page, has some stamping on the back, and inside of this one, I've just taken a piece of my digital kit and folded it, stamping on the back side. And then it just clips over the page to hold it on. This is a tuck spot here. It's another tuck spot. This is part of the Smithsonian. I just thought that was really cute. Again, I loved those images. I just thought they matched really well with my paper collection. Another one of those chipboard pieces. And then this, this is supposed to be holding this to the page. There's a ship's wheel on a paper clip. And then I have this black and white map. And then in the back pocket, I wanted to put this in the center of my signature, but unfortunately when I pulled it out of my book, it ripped holes and I was not able to actually sew it in without it falling out. So it is a large map of the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland on one side, and then the other side just has an image of Spain and Portugal. So I have this really large kids travel atlas that this came from. Beautiful images. So I wanted the whole thing to be usable. I was going to place it in the center, but like I said, unfortunately, when I got it out of the book, it ripped holes, so I wasn't able to sew it in. So this is my travel journal. And like I mentioned before, there are 2 digital kits that I used, that I made, so they'll be linked in the description box below. And then there are 2 different ephemera kits that I also made that will be linked in the description box below. The digital kits you would print yourself. These are cut and shipped to you. So all of that will be linked in the description box if you are interested in purchasing any of these items that you saw in my journal. Thank you for watching and have a great day.